a dynamic, engaging, and empowering way of reading and learning that has taken the world by storm. Here's our correspondent, Tim Pfeiffer, joining us from Wealth Navigator University, our soon-to-be-released online community that is dedicated to helping adults, students, and children lead richer, safer, and happier lives. Tim, what can you tell us about this highly sought-after program?
Hi, Amber. Let me introduce you to the resources from our children's program, The Learning World of Krystie and Thomas. The Krystie and Thomas Learning Series consists of 4 main topics: money, safety, manners, and character. These series were produced by a team of talented staff, some of them being award winners in their industries. Krystie, Thomas, and friends get a healthy start by making smart decisions. They begin this path with the help of their mentors, their parents, and their teacher, Mrs. Sparks. The children experience everything from setting financial goals to conducting themselves with integrity, learning how to be safe on the internet, bullying, and how to deal with it, and everything else in between. Back in February, we held several focus groups to gauge the interests of the Krystie and Thomas World of Learning series, and we were blown away with the positive responses and requests from parents, caregivers, and educators to not only have these books and audios within the children's membership program online, but we've had numerous requests to expand our character series to have all of the series in audio and print. The response and demand for these resources has been much more than we anticipated. We need your help to get these books and audios into the hands of parents, caregivers, educators, and children around the world. These books and audios are not only educational, but they turn what would normally be boring topics into lively, engaging, and fun topics of information, learning, and fun.
Krystie felt worse. Gabe couldn't get an ice cream cone because she'd borrowed the money. Thomas ran into the house shouting, "Ice cream truck!" "Oh, wonderful," said Mr. Goldenberg. "You got some spending money set aside for that?" "I sure do," he chimed.
These books are designed with a passion to entertain, yet at the same time make a positive difference in the lives of children and even adults around the world.
This is exciting. Let's briefly talk about the benefits of a couple of the series. Let's start with the money series. We know today the financial odds are stacked against our children. Every day, more people are falling victim to runaway personal debt, an empty savings account. We see increasing foreclosures and inadequate retirement planning, all because they lack a practical financial education. It's also not taught at many schools. Only 11% of individuals are putting enough money away to meet their retirement needs. 1 in 4 North Americans have no savings at all. Student loan debt has surged above $1 trillion, surpassing credit card and auto loan debt. These frightening statistics illustrate the consequences of not equipping our children with basic personal finance tools and concepts. Recent studies have shown that 85% of North American parents agree that personal finance should be a graduation requirement, and over 90% of teachers feel the same way. It appears that early intervention is the key to success.
Through the Krystie and Thomas Learning Series, we provide sound financial education as children learn how to save, budget, avoid scams, and much more. Many parents say they feel uncomfortable teaching their children about money because they didn't receive financial education. The good news is that this series offers comprehensive educational content in an entertaining, humor-filled, story-based format. The skills gained will last a lifetime and affect your child's life profoundly for the better.
Let's talk about the character series. Today's world faces many difficult problems: escalating crime, bullying, the abuse of children and drugs, deteriorating work ethics, juvenile delinquency, racial tensions, broken families. The list seems endless. A lack of good character qualities is at the root of all of these problems. And if we want to find lasting solutions to the problems of our day, we must deal with these roots. This can be done by improving our own character, by teaching good character to our children and also by helping those around us improve their character. Character development is critical to the ongoing success of our society.
Children are constantly learning. They learn what we teach them, and they learn by watching others. Every influence they are exposed to has either positive or negative impact, whether they observe their parents discussing household issues, their peers interact in the schoolyard, or by watching meaningless shows and violence on the television. These influences shape their character. Embedded in character information are guidelines for successful living, and the benefits are endless. It's so important to establish a foundation of moral excellence by teaching right from wrong and positive ways to deal with conflict in our lives. It's a given that every child born will face conflicts and will have to make choices on a daily basis. If we can give them the tools they'll need to be able to weigh their choices and choose to act in a positive manner, then they will have what it takes to be upright, moral citizens at home, in school, at church, in the community, and in the societies of tomorrow.
This is the learning world of Krystie and Thomas. We need your help to get these 48 hardcover books and CDs to production and to complete and refine the illustrations. Could you imagine what it would be like if more people exercised good financial management, good character and morals, and good manners? These skills and attributes are learned and acquired through the media, the community, the home environment, and also the schools. Oftentimes, they are not taught adequately and sometimes not at all. Help us make a difference, one home at a time, one child at a time, one community at a time. We hope you'll join us. Thanks.